got on the beat.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is the sport version of Daily Sport and Life. My name is Evan, aka T-Rock. I'm coming on today to talk about a few things. Right here's my big board. I'll show you it. I got the Bills' Vance Worley. He is my pitcher of the week for the MLB. I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to also do the hitter of the week. Obviously, it's Andre Ethier. I'm also going to talk about the Tampa Bay Washington NHL playoff series, which was not really fun to watch. But hey, and Cam Newton going #1. I'm also going to talk about that. So let's start obviously with Philadelphia's Vance Worley. He's my player of the week because, his first start of the season, he's a rookie this year, technically. He played in a few games last year. But he did fantastic. His first game, he had 5 strikeouts and 4 walks in 6 innings of with only 2 hits given up and no runs scored, which is good. Actually, fantastic for a rookie. Then the next game he came out, he pitched another 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, and had 7 strikeouts and no walks, meaning that gives him 12 strikeouts and 4 walks for the season so far, which, I mean, that's a 3-to-1 ratio. Obviously, that's fantastic for him. I'm excited for him. I think that he's a great addition to the Philadelphia team. I also think that we should possibly think of, if he has one more good outing, to send Blanton down to the minors or put him in the bullpen and leave Worley in there at the #5 starter. I do want to quick throw in an extra for the Phillies. Yesterday, Cole Hamels pitched a complete game, 5 hit, 1 earned run, complete game. I just said that. But what I really want to talk about is that he went 2 for 4 with a triple and a single in that game. It's one hell of a job for a pitcher. But I did want to talk about that real quick. But I do want to talk about what Vance Worley's accomplished over the last couple of games that he's pitched in this year and last year. He had a 21 inning scoreless streak. He pitched for 21 straight innings without giving up a single run, and he gave up one tonight, which really didn't matter. He scored 7 runs for him, so we're having a fantastic job. And I also do want to point out my most improved player of the week, which is funny because it's actually on the Phillies as well, is Raul Ibanez. He was in an 0 for 36 slump, and since then he's now 7 of 9, I believe, 6 of 9 from the plate, which is fantastic. He had 2 doubles last game. He had a home run this game. I mean, congratulations on him. I believe he ended up today 3 for 4, if I'm not mistaken. He might have been 4 for 4. I'm not positive. I didn't get to see his last at bat, but I don't believe he got a hit. But that is just ridiculous. I mean, you come out of an 0 for 36 slump where you can't hit anything, and then as soon as you come out of that slump, you pull 2 doubles, and as surprising as it is, that game he took the fantastic job by Cole Hamels and just hit it under the rug while he was kind of taking the star spotlight, because, I mean, when you come back from a non-hitting streak, normally you just hit 1 single and then you don't do very good that game. But he came back and blazed it, and then came back the next game and blazed it again. He was 3 for 3. I'm sure he got one more at bat. He was 3 for 3 in the 6th inning, so I mean, I'm sure he got another at bat. So I don't know what he ended up, but I do know that it's a fantastic job by him. Raul Ibanez, as a Phillies fan myself, thank you very much. You definitely scared us for a while there. So next thing I'm going to talk about is Andre Ethier. I don't have to really say much about him. He's on a huge streak, a fantastic streak. As much as I hate the Dodgers, and I don't think that they're going to go very far this season, I do congratulate Ethier on a very, 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 very strong hitting streak to start this season. And good luck on getting to the record. I mean, I believe the record's 54, I think, if I'm correct. I mean, that's one hell of a record to try to catch up to. So good luck. And you know, I wish you the best. Obviously, the next thing I'm going to talk about then is the Tampa Bay Washington series. The Lightning just annihilated the Capitals. I can't even think of a word to really show it. I knew they were going to do well and they would win that series because of what they did to the Penguins, who their goalie is a better goalie than Washington's goalie, I believe. So I knew if they did that to the Penguins, they beat them, I think, like 7-2 or something like that, 7-3. But I think that's just a fantastic job by them. On the hockey note, Flyers again are down 3-0 to the same team, the Boston Bruins, a second time in the same round of the playoffs. The year after they came back and won 4-3 against Boston, they're at it again. Very stressful to be a Flyers fan, but you know, I do have hope that Laviolette kind of decides finally, you know, after we've been begging him as fans to do it, to put Michael Leighton in goal. Boucher has had his weak times and has just given up way too many goals during those weak times. Then you got Bobrovsky, who I think is going to become a fantastic goalie, don't get me wrong, but right now he's too young to be in the playoffs at such a high stake level. I actually kind of hope that Tuukka Rask from the backup for Boston gets dropped after this year. I'm hoping, because he'd be a good pickup for the Flyers to take. I mean, he's not going to cost as much as you know, one of the high-profile free agent goalies that are probably going to be out there. So you know, that'd be a really nice pickup, and it would be a good backup to Bobrovsky, and well, when Leighton gets brought up, then he'll be a backup to Leighton too. You know, Tuukka Rask could possibly even be a starter in the NHL. I mean, he is only 24, but he's behind somebody that you know, is a Vezina finalist again for the second year in a row. So I think you just have to kind of look at the positives. I mean, the Flyers are without Jeff Carter, and they're without Pronger. And I'm hoping to God we get them back. We need those guys very, very badly. So let's just hope that we can get those guys back and back on the ice before we lose the series and have to wait until next year. What else did I want to... Oh, I want to talk about the draft with Cam Newton. I think it's a terrible idea to take him at number 1. I think that if you really, really wanted to take a quarterback at number 1, I think it would have been a good idea to take Jake Locker or even Mallett over Cam Newton. I think both of those are better quarterbacks. I think Andy Dalton went around where he should have gone. I think he should have slipped a little bit farther down even. I'm not a big fan of Andy Dalton. I don't think he's a very good quarterback. Sorry, I'm going to sit down a little bit. My leg hurts. I don't think he's that fantastic of a quarterback. I think that he played in a very weak division, and he played for a team that kind of went off of his strengths and not the strengths of the whole team, which is why I don't think they did as well as they could have done and went as far as they could have. I do, however, believe that Tyrod Taylor was drafted a lot later than he should have. I think he has a very good chance of doing well in the NFL. So, you know, I wish him the best, and I hope he can prove a lot of people wrong. As you can tell, I'm watching SportsCenter. You can see the side of the TV, and you still know it's something of SportsCenter. But other than that, you know, I think that the Phillies are the first team. Well, I know that the Phillies are the first team at 20 wins in the NL. They keep this up, they're going to be unstoppable in the playoffs. I also know that the Indians are not only surprising everyone, but kind of making a lot of teams in the AL a little bit afraid. They are just doing fantastic for the first team to 20 wins. In the AL, they are the first team to 20 wins in the whole MLB. If you would have told somebody that, an MLB analyst, that in the beginning of the year, they would have laughed in your face. And I think that's just fantastic. I love when that happens. Unless it's a Philadelphia team. But I hate when it happens then. But other than that, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to come on probably either tomorrow or the day after. Just talk about a few other things that I'm hoping come up in the next week or so. Especially things like the CBA and a few other NFL things that are going on. All I gotta say for Andy Reid is great job on the draft, and why don't we get Cobb out of there and get somebody good for him, especially a cornerback, possibly Asamuga. Just a little hint. So you know, that's once again the sport version of Daily Sport and Life. I'm Evan, aka T-Rock, and I will see you on Friday or Thursday, whichever one I decide. See you guys.